Primarchs. The foundations are set. We have a way to bring back all the Primarchs. Yes, you heard me right. All the Primarchs. So let's jump in, let's get foiling, and let's get waffling. Now, before we jump into this and you start burning me at the stake, this video will contain spoilers for the brand new Belisarius Call / Fabius Bile book, Gene Father. If you haven't read that book, if you're currently reading it, leave the video now. The foil will not take any prisoners. You will be spoiled. This is your first and only warning. Now, before you say, not another video about Primarchs, Valrak, listen, this one is the real one. It all makes sense. The foil is correct. In the brand new Gene Father book, we get some elements of the story that talks about, of course, the making of the Primaris Marines. We have a conversation between Fabius Bile and Belisarius Call, and one of the things that we learn from the book is that we can get the Primarchs actually back. Creation of new Primarchs. We all thought this technology disappeared when the Emperor basically died and ascended to the Golden Throne. That information was lost with him. But that is where we're all wrong. Basically, the Emperor left kind of a Hansel and Gretel breadcrumb kind of approach where only a genius like Belisarius Call could piece the puzzles back together and literally make Primarchs once again. And we've already seen it right now in Warhammer 40,000. Alpha Primus, who is Call's basically first creation, is kind of that bridge towards that era of new Primarchs. He's not a Primarch. He could be a Primarch, but he's not a Primarch. It actually says in the book his gene seed is from Magnus, or it's theorized his gene seed is from Magnus as well as Belisarius Call. It's like a true-born son between Call and a few other things. It's literally everything slung in to Alpha Primus. But what I'm trying to get is that he is the bridge to walk across to reach that next location. And I'm theorizing or foilrizing that this is going to be the foundation now where Games Workshop can build if they want to bring a Primarch back, if they want to bring a Primarch back. This is what they can say. Oh, look, the Emperor put this in place and Belisarius Call could literally make a new Primarch's body and then the spirit of that Primarch can be put back into it. Because I've been saying for a long time now, and there's a lot of people have been saying this as well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that agree and disagree, that the Primarchs are also warp entities. They don't need a body to still exist. Their spirits are still out there. Now, if you make a new body for them, they can then go in to that body and be reborn, just like a demon can be reborn in the warp. The Primarchs are just a mirror image of that. The Primarchs are basically the Emperor's demons, but good demons, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Angels? I don't know. Well, Sanguinus is technically an angel, but that's another subject for another time. And I think this is what they plan to do with the majority of Primarchs coming back to Warhammer 40,000. Now, before we move on to the Warhammer 40,000 setting and what this could mean, don't forget, we actually got some information around Malcador when he was playing a chess game. Who was he playing a chess game with now? Was it, I think it was Valdor or something. And like Ferris like lost his head on the chess game and they're like, oh, like, we'd have to fix that and stuff. Like, the crumbs are already being spoken back then. So I definitely think this is what Games Workshop is intending to do while bringing back new Primarchs to the setting. Now, I've been saying this for a while. A lot of people disagree that Primarchs coming back in 40k is a terrible thing. I'm not arguing that. Some can see it as that, right? That's just the way it is. But for Games Workshop, it's a business. It's all about money. And guess what sells more than anything? Primarchs. Primarchs literally are the golden ticket for Games Workshop at this current moment in 40k. That may change in the future when people get bored of them, just like Marvel movies. Everyone's bored of them now. Maybe people get bored of Primarchs, but for right now, it makes them the money. So they've got to bring back even more. Fulgrim is on the horizon in this edition. Maybe the Wolf Boy is on the horizon in this edition. Nobody knows except the foil. And the foil is telling me, prepare yourself, because this is where the fun begins. For me, I personally think this could be the rebirth of dead Primarchs. Horus maybe coming back for the third time, Electric Boogaloo, maybe the rebirth of Sanguinius. We're still not sure what his body's like. Maybe Cole can fix his body with some of the gene stuff that he can actually unlock and create and bring Sanguinius back into the Warhammer 40,000 setting. Again, a lot of people may be upset with that because it ruins the entire story arc of 30k. Maybe Conrad Kurz could come back with this. Who the hell knows? But all I'm trying to get through on this video, all I'm foiling you, is that the foundations are being laid. Maybe Games Workshop will never build on it, right? Maybe it's just nothing. It's absolutely, we'll never hear of this ever again. But potentially, we could get a skyscraper built on this plot that pierces the clouds, that pierces the atmosphere, where none of us can ever see the top. The top is just filled with Primarchs. Primarchs upon Primarchs upon Primarchs, right? The foil never lies. The foil is always correct. See ya. Have a great day. And bye-bye.